Welcome to Toffee TV. It is my three things from Everton 4, West Ham United 1 in the Carabao Cup at Goodison Park tonight. Another great performance by Everton. Mainly, I mean, there was 20 minutes in that second half, which wasn't great, I have to admit. A great result, I should say, by Everton. And obviously into the last 8 now of this competition, so that's fantastic. So let's begin with my first point I want to talk about, and that is Fabian Delph, the man who had been missing since February prior to an appearance, a start last week against Fleetwood in this competition. Thought he did well last week against Fleetwood, completed 90 odd minutes tonight, and I thought he was very good tonight. Without being amazing, I just thought he was very good positioning, kept the ball moving, won tackles when he had to, offered us a little bit of protection when we needed it, went on a run in the first half, past a few players to join in as well. But I thought he'd done well tonight. We saw Alan playing in a slightly different role tonight because Delph was sitting in predominantly what was the 6 tonight, and I thought he did that quite well. And, you know, this is a player who was being much maligned. It's a player who I guess most of us were thinking hasn't really got a career left at Everton because of the way the midfield's moved on. And you know what, maybe a lot of people still feel that way as well, but it's just shown tonight. You know, we've lost Alan, who knows for how long, with an innocuous thing, putting his foot down, you know, trying to pinch your ball in their corner flag, and he ends up going off with a groin injury. Now, hopefully, it's a slight strain. It'll probably get scanned tomorrow and we'll know more. But then, in his absence, who have we got to fill that role? Well, Delph, if he can stay fit, would go in there, and obviously having Abdoulaye Doucouré alongside him, and maybe Andre Gomez at the weekend will protect the ball a little bit more. Maybe Delph can do that job for us, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get Alan back for the derby, which is in for 2.5 weeks. And it's, as long as it isn't a bad groin injury, then there's an outside chance he'll make the derby. But Delph can do that job, and obviously after Saturday he can have a rest, can he? 2 games in 3 days after not playing for 8 months or whatever, 7 months. So I just thought it was worth mentioning tonight. It's easy to call people. It's easy for fans to you know, be negative about certain players, but I feel like when we play well, I feel as though you have to say, and I thought he was very good tonight. Second thing I'm going to talk about is the possession and the calmness that this Everton team seems to have now under Carlo Ancelotti. Obviously, we saw a very different Everton last season, didn't we? You know, like you've said, it's well documented. We were poor under Silva. Duncan turned us round a bit, and Ancelotti came in and carried it on and kept the 4-4-2, and everything was all right before lockdown. After lockdown, we got some results early on, but it wasn't. The last 5 games were horrific to watch, and we just looked at the team at no identity, and all of a sudden, having that time in the training ground, having a short pre-season, having players who are good and comfortable in possession, Everton have a different team, it seems now, and they're all the better for it. Of course, when you add in someone of the quality of James Rodriguez, it changes everything as well. But I just tonight, even at 1-1, we were still trying to play football. We were calm, we were knocking it around. But we weren't playing brilliantly, you know, and I don't think anybody would say any difference. I don't think people would be saying, oh no, we were magnificent, because we weren't. But at 2-1, we were in, bar one little knockdown by Yarmolenko for Lanzini. Haller had an overhead kick which Pickford pushed over, but I'd expect him to save that. There wasn't much, considering we were disrupted so much by losing Richarlison and Milan. And it was that possession and calmness, and it's what got us the 3rd goal and ultimately the 4th goal, just being comfortable with the ball. And we've seen that evidence in every game, and hopefully that's just going to build and build as we go through the season. So it was good to see. And finally, going to finish on Dominic Calvert-Lewin, because I feel as though he needs to be spoken about. The kid's been absolutely majestic so far this season. I don't know, there's not really anything else to say. He's been brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Obviously scored at Tottenham day 1. You know, got us the winner, then a hat-trick against West Bromwich Albion, and then scored on Saturday against Palace, and he's got another hat-trick tonight. You know, 8 goals in 5 games. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant again tonight. Took his chances. Could have had more. Listen, a couple of people have commented on him shooting from 25 yards. Yeah, he's not the most convincing from long range by any stretch. of the imagination. But I want him putting the ball in the net where he is doing, which is in and around the penalty spot in the 6-yard box. And he's done it tonight. But his first goal tonight was absolutely brilliant. What a pass by Michael Keane. Great run by Don. Wonderful first touch and lifted it over the outcoming goalkeeper. Absolutely brilliant. And then obviously in the right place at the right time, and a Wobie shot hits the post. And then the hat-trick goal. Great little feed by Sigurdsson, took it in, opened his body up, left foot bang, hat-trick for him, 4-1. Absolutely brilliant. And you know what, he deserved it. He's worked so hard. I know there was a lot of criticism of him. Some people still don't like him. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. But he's been brilliant for us. It's brilliant that he's leading the line and putting the ball in the back of the net for us. And long may it continue. 8 goals for the season already. Incredible. So we want that to continue. Keep creating chances for him. Keep his confidence up. Keep backing him as fans as we are doing. And hopefully he'll just thrive. And if Everton have got a number 9 that's putting the ball in the net regularly, you can see how far it can go. And you add all the pieces to that, then who knows where this team can go. But it's brilliant to see him scoring goals. And it's been, he's a lovely lad, works hard, comes across really well. He's got a bit of needle about him as well. I like that as well. So it's great to see him scoring goals, and he deserves a special mention tonight. So delighted for him. Second match ball of the season. It'd be lovely for him to get a third one of the season at the weekend, and send us into that international break in fantastic mood. What a week it's been so far. Great win at Palace at the weekend. Smashing iTunes everywhere over the next few days, and then obviously into the quarterfinals now, the Carabao Cup. Let's hope for a home tie against Aston Villa or Stoke, maybe something like that. Even Newcastle at home. There you go. They are my 3 talking points from Everton 4, West Ham United 1. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and if you want more videos, join us on Patreon. See you later.